Murder at the Johnson Mansion. Based on real facts.
Murder at the Johnson's Mansion. In this case, we have three people involved. First, the victim, Mr. Johnson, and two principal suspects, his wife, Miss Johnson, and the butler of the house, Mr. Salcedo. To begin with the history, I am going to tell you about some details of the murder. Everything began with a day that used to be normal. But on July 4th, the police received a call from an unidentified person. This person told to the cop that he had heard some screams from the Johnson's mansion. When the police arrived to the crime scene, they began to investigate what has been happened in the place of the events. They found the Mr. Johnson's body dead and bloody in his room. At the place of the murder, the police found two principal suspects, the butler of the house and Mr. Johnson's wife. But the cop Kennedy, in the place of the events, found a very important clue. Then both of them were arrested, and now Cop Kennedy, who is in charge of the case, is doing an interrogation until found who is guilty.
Good morning, madam. Please come in and sit down.
Excuse me, good afternoon, Mr. Kennedy. How are you?
Okay, let's begin. Tell me, please, how do you feel about the situation?
I am totally debated. I don't know how this could happen. We were a perfect couple.
Mrs. Johnson, how discovered your husband's body?
Today I get up early like every day. Then I went to the gym as usually. When I arrived to my house, I found his bloody body lying in our room.
Your husband's body. Madam, can you prove that you was in the gym?
Today I went alone to the gym. It was empty, but you can talk with my instructor and he can assure you that he saw me at the gym.
So, did you have any discussions with your husband?
No, we didn't. We loved each other, but I pissed when he lied to me.
Okay, madam. I'm going to ask you the last question. Do you think your husband was unfaithful to you?
I am not going to answer this question. I want to talk with my lawyer. And I hope that you can find who is really guilty. See you later.
Mr. Salcedo, good afternoon. Let me ask you a few questions. I look forward to your cooperation in solving this terrifying case.
Good afternoon, agent. Of course. There is no problem. I will collaborate with you. Because I wanna help you. I wanna help you to apprehend the guilty.
Okay, Mr. Salcedo. What is your occupation inside the house of Mr. Johnson?
My job. My job was as a butler inside the Johnson Mansion.
How long have you been working in this house?
I have worked with the Johnsons about 10 years ago, I guess.
Okay. Could you tell me what kinds of work you did inside the mansion?
Oh my god, I did all kind of stuff. For example, I was in charge about the mission, about the management. I had to prepare the food for the Johnson. In other times, I arrangement in clothes, or even I pay to the pay the service, or I piss off about that because I work too hard for their people. Even I had to prepare the meetings for for the business, the family, and I really work too hard for there. Do you know, man?
It shows that you love your job and that you had a great responsibility within the activities that you carry out for your bosses. I imagine that your employers should always have treated you with a preferential and respectable treatment. I am right?
Really? Really? Yes. I can't complain. I'm very grateful with them. These people are so good with me. So yes, I'm very grateful.
So, could you tell me what your boss's relationship was like? Maybe they were arguing most of the time or were having problems lately? I don't know.
Well, the relationship is whoever relationship. Um, they have good times and bad times too. But they was a good couple. But my boss, he changed his behavior and he changed his friends. He started to drink and arrive too late to home, and his wife didn't like it.
Okay, Mr. Salcedo. Do you think Mr. Johnson had any enemies?
I don't think so. I never saw my boss in a fight or in a discussion. They have several friends, and he was a man that he liked to make jokes. He was a good person, really.
What were you doing on the morning of July 4?
Oh, that day I was sick and I couldn't serve the breakfast as usual, and I had to go to Europe because I have a date with my doctor.
Can you verify the information you just gave me?
Unfortunately, no. Since I went to the doctor, I had any contact with any people. I haven't family in the city. Um, Unfortunately, again, when I arrived to the hospital, it was closed by the coronavirus, and just returned to the home. When I was arrived to the home, I could say the officer making investigations. I'm here now.
Could you tell me the reason why the doctor didn't see you in the morning, despite the fact that you had previously requested your appointment? What was the response of the doctor?
Oh my god, I told you, man, the hospital was closed. I couldn't be seen by the doctors. Um, when I knew about my boss, I forgot my illness. Oh no.
Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for your collaboration. I ask you not to leave the city because we are going to require your help and it's important to be able to count on your presence. Have a good afternoon.